Good morning, queer stars. I'm Otis Elevator Ashtabula Bell. I'm here to do a collective reading. I'm here in the garden. You can see the beautiful mists of morning rising. Kein Vrije Orst. Wherever you are, blessings and protection around you and your heart and hearth. Just as the sacred garden does steam the dew awake in the sunrise, might you rise in your mighty purpose in the garden today. Bless your walk and your feet. You are welcome here and safe. We're going to do a reading with the Tabula Mundi Tarot. You can trust that Bridget is here, tending the crossroads and the gates of infinite potential, where we meet in the center, where the breath finds us, case we forget. The earth reaches in, reminds us. There's a lot of beautiful thrush, beautiful robin, Princess of Cups, rising in the mists of morning. Look at this fertility of your emotion. Do you know we're mostly made of water? We can just be like, I'm a fountain. That renewal, self-love. I feel like I don't even want to say self-love because it's just been watered down, if you know what I mean. But this is the potent renewal that'll bring anything back. Throw that old thought in and be reborn, even if it's cliche, something like self-love. This is the original self-love. Everlasting life, y'all. The ability to be reborn through love. Whatever that means for you. Maybe it's just like inspiration, creativity. You're like, I remembered I'm a poet and I love my life because of that. You know, whatever it is, right? Could be that. This is the land of forgetting. Veils and veils of forgetting. Labyrinths of forgetting. Maybe we remembered well when we were 9. Now we're 30 and 40, we forgot and then we had to remember again. It's a labyrinth. It goes in and out from center and from remembering and forgetting, like breathing in and out. And it's interesting. Being in a forgetting place is an actual active remembering state. So there's no, sometimes you just need to be in sort of a distance remembering. Like, sometimes you hold your breath kind of. Anyways, there's always this renewal. Yeah. And Nine of Wands, strength in the inner faith reborn there. I love this sovereignty of the heart. Inner faith. What makes you feel like that? Like you know, some people have their coffee. I have my kidney tonics, Chinese medicine tea today. Good. The sun. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. Woo! Bringing your heart alive. I love the messages today. We've got beautiful, beautiful messages today. That's good because the underlying card is the Seven of Cups. Murky waters of emotion. Wondering so many things and sort of in a state of confusion. What's what? What's true? What's real? Feeling it all out in a murky waters. That's accurate. We got a lot of Pisces upon us, working stuff out. Queen of Discs. Maybe this fertility energy and rebirth energy is wanting to have some control and manifestation aligned with that creative fertility. Wonder what you want to manifest from your creativity. What kind of dream factories cooking, in your earth dominions. What do you want to build and shape, and what is your dominion ruling, your creative powers? The Three of Cups, it's harmonious in friendship. Yes, a lot of, I don't even want to say the word creativity anymore because it's gonna become another cliche. It's funny. These things, what do they mean? But they mean just like when you feel resonance with the three muses and the three fates, you know, you're flowing. You gotta let these juices make something. The fates are coming, there's rebirth, there's inner faith. Want to create something from a big royalty place. There's a big dream factory. Waking up. What is it? What kind of factory are you that kind of Willy Wonka of? Strength. Ooh, it's called lust sometimes in this deck. I believe this deck has two of these cards, which is just a funny thing about this deck. One's called Strength, one's called Lust. So, it's, you know, in this deck a little bit of a funny. But, ooh, this liberating desire. What desire do you come to liberate? And what liberation is your desire liberating in you? What desire is it? Lust. What do you lust after? What do you want to lust after you? What are you attracting? What do you want to attract? What do you feel passionate about? And if nothing, well, gosh, there's all this stuff stirring. Maybe there's just emotional confusion about what to do with passion or what it is. Or maybe it's been colonized out. Maybe there's some stuff. Yeah. But what wants to wake up? Princess of Swords. I see that there's like a creative new kind of way of thinking about things. A beginner's mind. It's actually like, maybe I'll try a new thing and then just like take this new idea to another level. And I like that. I don't feel any hesitation. This is fertile. This is overflowing. This is in the flow. Ooh, the Ten of Swords. Maybe there's some pain to release. If there's creative flow and the Ten of Swords, it's just like let go of it needing to be stressful, you know? All the stress can go. Those are just lies. Underneath, Eight of Discs. So that stress energy can go here, you know, because it's protective. So look at this protective energy. Look at be the nest and the eggs gestating in that light and that beautiful symbol of protection of divinity and sacredness, protecting it, blessing it. Be this with protection energy, with worry and stress energy. Be protective. Look how lovely that feels. That's a great place to put protector energy. Love that. Yeah. Give that devil somewhere to come home to. Make it nice. It's just hatching babies with that desire, you know? Oh my god. Yeah, lust. See, look, again. Told you there were two. I guess they're both called lust, but there's two in this deck. It's really coming today. Holy wow. It's the solstice, so it's a pretty solstice-y reading. Look at this, beautiful. Look at backlit. Oh, I love that. That's why I was sitting here, just catching this beautiful backlight energy. In the sacred garden, underneath the rose bush. I've got Herb Roberts at my right elbow. Vervain is over there. Whole patch. And Stachys coolii. No, that's not what you are. You're Wood Bettany. Anyways, maybe that is a different name for it. I have a lot of names in my head, and sometimes I write something wrong. Inula is right in front of me, one of my favorite plants. Ella Campaign. For all herbalists out there, you could just enjoy this with me. For everybody else to be like, what are you talking about? Gobbledygook. There's Elder right in front of me in flower. We should go on a little walk, but I like my little perch here, so I'm gonna not do it quite yet. Six of Cups. Pleasure, yep, I'm in my pleasure among my relatives, and we have ancient relationships, and I am forever young in them, and that is the blessing of this card. It's about that. And this beautiful friend here, you can see, is actually flying. So the eagle's flying over the cups. You know, there's just a blessing of the ancestors over this beautiful relationship matrix, like this sort of cohort of people, of souls, of connection. There's just belonging, you know? I feel belonging here. I love to read from the shorelines of my life. One of them is Sacred Garden. I'm just so blessed to live next door to the People's Apothecary Garden and be part of this medicine garden. It's lovely. Public space, so beautiful. Two of discs. There's a choice and a path in the road. You know, you can go this way or that way. And so all this creative energy, manifestation is just going to make a choice. It looks like it has a new direction, perhaps. 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 The Seven of Swords. Perhaps you're going to steal your own life back. That's what I feel about that card. It's like you free your mind about something and then you realize you can get free and you kind of go your own way. I can go my own way. And just like forge a new way in general, innovative space. People think about that as mutiny, but I think that's wonderful because we're in a colonial state. So it's like Robin Hood, you know? But yeah, maybe this choosing a new direction is like leaving behind something that felt safe or that you were conforming to, but that wasn't feeling aligned with your ethics and morals and truth. And perhaps the belonging can actually lead you to your truth. And to, even if it means leaving behind something that you've been doing, maybe it was stealing from you. Maybe you were stealing within it and you're like, well, you may see me as a traitor leaving this, but I've never been served by it, right? And it's never been serving my values and truth. So this card, you know, Seven of Swords with a life path direction, let's see, it wants to be Prince of Wands. So like, you may judge me for leaving, but I gotta go my own way. And then you're like, look at this beast, Prince of Wands. Look at his pecs. He is not kidding. He's holding the leash on that lion, and that lion is riding a volcanic lava flow. Hot. So, yeah, make space for yourself. You know, look at this, trailblazer. We had all this inner faith and creativity of, you know, and self love and just creativity coming out as wants to come manifest something. And look at this, buddy. Whoosh. Make the way for creative spirit. You know, steal your own life back. Why not be that thief? Steal every heart in the room while you're at it. Nobody's mad about it. Six of discs. Put protective energy where it belongs. Gestate life. Be that nest and light on the eggs of your creative power. Look at this. Six of discs. I love this because this is this pomegranate energy and the keys. What a gorgeous interpretation of Six of discs and this gestational energy and the team. This grand team, this factory, like I said, the dream factory. This is it right here. This is the earth version of that Six of Cups we were just oohing and awing about with the eagle over it. This is belonging of earth. Belonging in your path of work, belonging in your manifestation purpose, belonging in what you're creating, manifesting in this realm here with the team and the dream factory all putting it together. Love that. So when you make the choice to really get free in a way that's aligned with you, it looks like it brings this beautiful belonging with it, with that, you know? Trust it. We started out with faith, so we started out with that which is birthed through your own heart and euphoria, that Ace of Cups. I mean, we have to be guided by euphoria. We have to be, you know, you have to be guided by that self-determination of your own heart. And Karina's taught me that first, but it's a human lesson, and it's, you know, known to me that in the old days people listened to queers a lot for lesson advice. Well, queers teach a lot about going your own way and going with passion and going with inner faith and going with that which is self-determined and awakens through your own heart, through the euphoria of that. I love how Princess of Discs looks a lot like the Ace of Cups, just like being reborn into your glory and just feeling good. And that which defines that, feels like that, is that, you know, just receiving that joy and abundance. That's going to guide you. That's the underlying thing of this whole thing that creates your faith and that guides your knowing. So you can go your own way, and it will align you with belonging and the right team to manifest. You can wake up feeling like this every day. Oh, I just made the best life, because it'll feel good to you. Yeah, and Karina's did teach me that first. You know, it may seem like mutiny to go this way or that. I was supposed to be a girl. I wasn't a girl. I was a trans person, a trans man, in fact. Funny, hey? I think it's great, but you know, there's so many mutinies that are worth it, and so you gotta like really check in with your heart and bring whatever's coming through. The plants led me a lot when people couldn't, so we always are led even to greater belongings and gifts, right where we had to mm, follow, make a change, you know, follow a different kind of belonging. Four of Cups. This is thinking about and feeling out, you know, processing old emotions. Um, So there may be nostalgia. There may be just like, oh, I'll miss you. I'll miss that old life that was enslaving me or keeping me small. Or my old friends and family. Maybe there's just like, oh, I can't leave that. Or it'll just always feel sad like this. Maybe just this old sad will just like always be there. Maybe it's just like feels like that. No, you can make a decision to go with this creative fire and follow that lust that happened 2 times today. Lust, a lot of lust. Yeah, the hermit. See, your own inner light guides you on this path. And all of the wild of that which is intuitive that you connect with when you find the wheel of fortune within and the sun within and the guide within and the light and the star, all of it. You are the magician within. You are that sacred one carrying that staff and walking that onto the earth, guided by your own self determination, your own euphoria, your own truth. This is sovereignty in action and the major arcana expression of that, and it's important to go your own way and really trust the belonging that lands you in and its fertility. Yes. Queen of Swords. Ha. Yes. So she has the head of the of empire. She took it off, like she beheaded the lies of ego, and she's holding up the knife that did it in the air, and she's got the justice scales on her wings. She is on that three of swords. Do you remember the three of swords? It's so painful. The original trauma. She is up there like some kind of femme Jesus with the head of lies of the empire on her belt and waving the dagger of truth in the air. So the Queen of Swords takes this final word. She says, I know the truth because it's that which does always arise and channel through me. This is the sacred gift for everyone to determine. Self-determination, sovereignty. This sets you free, and vice versa. Set yourself free to have that. What is sovereignty for me? What is sovereignty for you? But before you think about that too much, just keep it at your own every day and destroy lies constantly that are internalized colonial patterns of any kind. They've hit everybody, every kind of body. And so it leads us, you know, when we are on this pursuit of truth and we get to do this work of shedding lies and holding up our glory and our dignity, our, you know, restored pride, right? Grid taught me that first too, but it's a spiritual journey for everybody to return to that beautiful sovereignty. It's just like, oh yeah, I am queen of my own world and queen of my own truth, and you just like cut off anything else from that. I love this so much. Underlying the deck I'm seeing is the Prince of Swords. Look at that. Anyways, new ideas underlying are able, new ways of thinking, especially for the masculine, like beginner's mind, you know, new ideas. Let's do it new. In order for to like really support this sovereignty of your mind, of your mindscape, of your social world, of your sense of what's possible for yourself. I love these messages today. Thank you so much. To the guides, to the garden. Love it. Hopefully that lands with you. Let's look into maybe a card for each sign today. I'm going to start off Pisces and go backwards. It's Saturn Pisces time. Feels like we're all doing a lot of Saturn work, and I'm a Pisces, so backwards, man. Let's go backwards. Pisces, the moon. This is a Pisces card. Go inside, Pisces. Have your feelings and dream bodies. Communicate with your dream bodies. Yes, what a Piscean thing to do. Do 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 do. Gotta knock on the door. Let's see if anything else wants to come out for Pisces. Boop! Lust again. Good job, Pisces. Maybe you're dreaming of lust. Alright. We got 2 major arcana. That's enough for you, boy. Buddies. Next. Pisces has so much going on right now. I'm sure if you're Pisces, you know what I mean. But yeah, work with the moon. Work with your desire. Work with your steamy lust awakening through your desire body. See what that does. Aquarius, we got the magician. Cool. Aquarius, what are you inventing as usual? What are you inventing? What are you inventing as usual? What are you the alchemist of? You know, all the elements combined. You're a Team Power Ranger in one. What are you gonna do with that? Death. Oh, Pluto is in Aquarius, so you're giving death to a paradigm of reality. What do you have left to give death to, so your life may live? Aquarius. Woo. See how it feeds the land with the salmon when the reaper's scythe comes. What are your fertility gifts doing in transformative magic? Looks like you have a shamanic job. Ooh, what are you the Mad Hatter inventor of today, Aquarius, that will give death to normal? It was just a lie anyways. Don't you know that's the realm you slay? Next we have Capricorn. Yes, backward man, you can go backwards on the Zodiac. Knight of Discs. Hey, looking good, Capricorn. I feel like this is your fave look. Dun, 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 dun. I'm out on my nature rodeo, in my nature tones, Capricorn, pursuing new job, new crafts, new projects, looking youthful while you do it and forever young. Looking good, Capricorn. You're, I'd say, really stoked about that. 8 of Cups. You gotta let go of some old feelings in the past, but that makes sense. You're an old goat that ruminates, and so deeply digesting to the subconscious any old feelings is now available at this time. As you gently, youthfully forward, that's nice. Letting go of any old feelings and then walking forward with new youthful projects and pursuits and manifesting. That's wonderful. 3 of Discs under the deck was a Capricorn card. You've got the teamwork and the manifestation to do this on the earth now. Maybe a lot of work feels like a lot of energy coming through, which is like a lot crushing on a Capricorn. A lot of 10 of Wands energy, just all the energies at once, right? Ooh. So good thing that the Knight of Earth is holding this mainly down. I mean, this is a chill way to just kind of walk that out. It's like, you know, one step at a time. We're gonna enjoy it. It's all good. All the wands can just exist, you know. I'm gonna take my time about it and enjoy this. It'll be okay. All that creative energy. Yeah, it's just how you think about it. Queen of Swords showed up for you, so it's just destroy lies on the way to just let that old feeling go and walk forward new, youthful. Things are manifesting for you. Cappy, you old goat, go float your goat a bit. Go stroll through the garden. All right, next on the docket, Sagittarius, don't knock it. Knight of Swords. Yes. Wow, you're coming in with some new scripts. Shoot. Reminds me of the script writers in Hollywood that were on strike. Sagittarius, we do need a new cultural narrative, so get in there, Knight of Swords, buddies. Sagittarius, wake up the dragon. We're Year the Dragon. Prince of Discs, you have new work to do in this youthful mind. So, this is even more chill than the Knight of Discs. It's similar energy. I guess the Knight of Discs that Capricorn was working with is just like more like there's a lot I gotta do. That's so Capricornian. This is Sagittarius is even more strolly. Like, hey, let's just enjoy kind of like, while we're learning, like these beautiful labors, new projects, even more, youthful kind of freely inventing. Sagittarius maybe has some limitations on the energy, 7 of this. But that's just maybe giving you space. If there's anything blocking or holding things on pause in the manifestation realm and work realm, it's maybe just a necessary pause to have that slowed space for creativity and reinvention. Maybe there's a new useful way of doing things. And that's so Sagittarian. You need to make sure you work smart. You don't just work. You don't just like launch into it. No. Sagittarius wants to work fun. So if there's a limitation, it's just maybe making it like some space so you can have like, how can this be more fun? Because that's what the page of disc wants to do, is make work fun and make it like, yeah. So Sagittarius is working on that. Queen of Cups, good. Hopefully in the limited place of work, you're gonna have a beautiful creative time and a lot of fun and come up with the best way to work ever, and it'll just all be part of the flow, be part of the process. Queen of Cups is on your side to say yes, true that. All right, next is Scorpio. What do you got, boo boo? The star. Yes. Ooh, Scorpio. Take that in. Ooh, the spiral of the Milky Way, just into you, your whole being. This is a time to dream with the universe, the higher potentials, and be guided by the stars. What is opening in your psychic senses and abilities and communications with higher realms and guides? What divine guidance is guiding you? Maybe it's opening up new levels of consciousness, relationship, awareness, or passions. Maybe those passions stirring the general collective reading are coming through the Scorpio with some sense of, you might be having some kind of beautiful opening to your consciousness and some truth coming in from higher levels of consciousness. So you may want to take your life or your relationships or your things to other levels, or maybe your ideas and insights and visions are just spilling in quite miraculously. Um, yeah, Scorpio, you're getting the Aeon card. You are the vessel of alchemy. You are this beautiful, beautiful, transformative vessel of alchemy. You are getting the vision. You are the vision. Walk it out on the earth. Hot squirrel summer. Yes. Wow. Happy solstice, Scorpio. Way to bring death to the altar of sun and just really show us how it's done. Next, we got Libra, Prince of Swords. Oh, Libra, this is perfect for you. Look how good you look performing, sharing your words to a crowd, sharing your beautiful ideas, sharing your voice. Air element, ruled by Venus, you and your glory. What are you going to do for the divine masculine, Libra? You're usually a femme sign, but you're cardinal. So, what are you going to give for this voice? Maybe even for the masculine. What beautiful voice is coming through you, messages. What are you a messenger of? Especially if you're to access your divine masculine, what would that voice be for him? Maybe the young one in you too. You know how we have an inner family system, Libra. Maybe because you're bringing harmony here, and your caring heart and your message is usually telling stories for the collective. That are making us love better, have a better relationship, have maybe better relationship with all parts of our relationships. And so our inner family systems work with Libra could maybe be working with the Prince of Swords. That young man. What does he have to say? What is his expression? Three of Swords. There was an original trauma, Libra. This is a Libra card, Saturn Libra. This is about the pain we get from our original wounding socially. these deep social wounds that traumatize us in pain and are the root of our pain and suffering. So yeah, Libra, you have actually kind of a deep project going on. Two of Cups, it's held in divine love and connection, and that is probably why this is able to communicate finally, is that there's this grace and this space to be safe and be held in trauma, and for that wounded masculine to heal, for different kinds of expression of that prince, who's gone about that journey, maybe been traumatized. There's sort of like a beautiful, loving relationship that's holding this. And that's so perfect for Libra. Libra wants to hold everything in divine love and care. Ooh, and also Prince of Wands. There's something really burning, and it would be from because trauma usually traps power. So there's desire trapped, and maybe in the safety of divine love, there's a beautiful new realm of desire and hotness available, and that's super fun. So we got the Prince of Wands and Prince of Swords for Libra. That's interesting. Prince energy, really healing the divine masculine with that Venusian Libra cardinal space over there, healing original wounds, and really coming into some kind of divine love connection and really knowing what that feels like and going with that and having that hold all that trauma. So that's beautiful, Libra. Wonderful. We got Libra on the South Node doing a lot of relationship work, shedding, letting go of stuff. So this makes sense that there's kind of like hard stuff, but healing stuff for Libra. I love to see that. And in the presence of healthy, safe relationship, we can finally heal our trauma and old wounds. And so with the South Node of Libra, this is a time for that. And to celebrate that for you. Nine of Discs underneath. Something's really coming into sovereignty in the honey hive. And I love that because we're in Venus's realm, and whatever's going on with Libra is the general adjustment and scales of our whole collective. And if you embody that, you're holding that burden and that blessing and the gifts of that. And so may your hive thrive. I love the healing and medicine going on. I can feel in there for Libra. Next, we got the zodiac wheel spinning backwards through time that I'm going through here is Virgo, and I'm going to pull a card for Virgo. Virgo, Seven of Swords. You have to go your own way. What does that look like for you to do that? I think that'd be hard for Virgo to break free from the rules. So break the rules and follow your own rules, the ones that are bigger and more aligned with your truth. That's a good project for Virgo. Ooh, and Lust. Maybe get a little sexy, Virgo. These are challenges for Virgo. I love it though. I think in the end, because Virgo is so inherently good and rule following and concerned about that, that I think for you to break free and define what rules are and for you to get lusty would be so exciting. So I love that for Virgo. And Princess of Wands. Show them what hot girl summer is, Virgo. This is the Princess of Wands has amazing resemblance to the Prince of Wands. I just think this is amazing. Their strength is so clear. They're just like brimming over with just like desire power. Like their love and desire has just like made them so strong, and it's like erupting out of them. This is a lovely Princess of Wands. I love even how we're inviting this new kinds of desire. Well, burn hot, Virgo. Go your own way. What kinds of ways can you just like awaken your own sexiness? Yeah. And next on the docket, we've got Leo, and the Emperor's showing up. That's big fire, and so you may feel a sense that you are really a leader right now, holding, well, you always do, but there's some Emperor energy going through the Leo crowd. Yeah. There's a beekeeper on that card, and Lust. Oh my gosh, Leo. Well, we are going into summer, so you got the Emperor and Lust, Leo. I guess this is gonna be a fiery summer. It really feels like that. Like party, expression, fun, heat. Like follow the joy. Follow the joy. Follow the joy. Wow, big fire, Leo. Fan the flames. Whoosh. Whoosh. Get used to it. Ooh, Five of Wands. Maybe taking conflicts. There are a lot of conflicts. Um, and holding center with them with all that power of leadership, of whew, holding the spirit of the community and truth. The devil. Wow, yeah. Conflict and the devil too. So, Leo, there's a lot of fighting going on. It requires certain people that came to lead right now. And that'll awaken through your fire. Whatever that is in your desire, there's no script. It happens in every way it can. Six of Cups, right in the belonging where you stand. Leo, you can trust your people and where you find yourself is the perfect place for your emperor and um, lust energy, strength energy, these beautiful things to come about. And especially if they're dealing with conflict, Five Wands, if they're dealing with any kind of strife, this, glad there's the belonging and there's the always the return to be held in your own hearth. Yeah. And gonna do next Cancer. The lovers. Aww. We're in Cancer season. Happy solstice, and the lovers are here. Just really making that feel good in the honey hive. So going in with love to summer. Thank you, Cancer. Being reborn through the waters, Princess of Cups, floating our goading. Our goading where we have to do, fix, and change. Just float that Princess of Cups. Go with love and just float it out, Cancer says. I got some floaties to go in the river. I like going in the water. I already jumped in the ocean today in the sunrise. Because, it happens at 5. There's plenty of time for everything. Just go with love, my love. Six of Wands. Looks like they're getting married. Cancer, so happy. All right, next we got. It's fun going backwards. I'm also confusing myself. Gemini. So, Gemini, what are you gonna be pulling in, baby? Something good. Tell me something good. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Eight of Discs. So you're gestating a nice little nest of projects, Gemini. Yes, you are. Knight of Discs. Taking care of your garden. Lovely. Looks like a chill time, Gemini. Grounded, industrious. Six of Swords. Ooh. Getting free in the mind. Maybe that's your project. Collective mental liberation. What are you teaching about freedom? You're so good at being free in the way you do things, Gemini. The way you want to. You just have that grace of knowing how to make it a good flow and fun and always ending up with your friends. Yeah. How can you share that? You're being so industrious right now. Maybe you're being industrious teaching something or just working on freeing your own mind. I like it. Or maybe the fact that you freed your own mind is making these work things like really flow. But yeah, I like your industrious sweet time. Nine of Swords. And maybe there's a sense of digesting pain, letting go. Sure, we just went through Gemini season and it was a really hard one. The world's in a lot of pain right now. The universe bringing to an end some old pain through that witnessing, maybe grief rituals, moving through whatever. The sirens are going off. We're in a drug crisis. I mean, we have social need to get free. Geminis, I'm sure, feeling it a lot because they're sensitive to social resourcing, social networks, mental health, fun, and how the community's doing. And you may be feeling a sense of like a lot of work that you have to do to reinvent like this free way that we can be. And you are an ambassador of that, Gemini. So, 10 of Dis, there's wealth where you're manifesting something with that earth energy that's very abundant for us, and for yourself. There's just something like a free way of thinking about doing it that you're bringing, and that's our wealth. And so, good luck with that. Thank you, Gemini. It is digesting our pain, and so there's some kind of witnessing and pain and digesting of that, transmuting into wealth. There you go. Take that, Gemini. Next, we got Taurus, adjustment. And Taurus has had Uranus in it for a long time. It's just like going through so much change. It's so weird for Taurus to do that, but we're changing really fundamental things about our values, about Taurus. You're going to be making a beautiful, harmonious adjustment. Some things come into balance, and it's a state of grace. You're finding a state of grace. You know, underlying is the Empress. While you're doing that, gorgeous. Growing the garden with that adjustment. It's just a slight adjustment. You know, growing the garden with this beautiful Empress fertility, Venus energy aligned. This is Taurus card. And it's just like, yes, okay. This little adjustment brings something to harmony, grow the garden. Nine of Cups, looking good, feels good. Venus loves this. Enjoy yourself, Taurus. Your leadership is amidst this whole grief ritual that we've had to find ourselves in after this spring. Wow. Just Two of Wands. Remember who you are. You are the medicine on the earth. You are the garden. And wherever you are is medicine. Thank you. Blessed be Taurus. Okay, next we got Aries, the last sign. But not the most divine. Aries, you're the North Node now, you star. Knight of Swords. You're getting that too. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. You got some things to say. What do you got to say? What's your message? Six of Cups, belonging. Belonging is self-determined. That is the job of Aries, to remind us about self-determination. So how does that inform your belonging? Are you finding your belonging, your people? Aries that can handle your fire, handle your ways, your desire, your fire, your fastness. Seven of Wands says underlying, yes. You're feeling like a champion because you can find some belonging now. Good job, Aries. Death. Oh. Death is death, to an old paradigm, maybe an old way, transforming. Aries, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords. Something to say, messengers. When you find your belonging, you got a lot you can connect with, a lot of socializing, a lot of messages. You're a messenger and you're messaging. You're sharing your ideas and mixing socially. Beautiful, new, amazing pursuits of the social worlds and flows coming out of you. Ace of Cups. Maybe you feel like it's a rebirth of yourself and a work of art. This is an Aries card, and you're shooting that fire arrow from your heart. Belonging looks good on you, Aries. Belonging looks good on you. And expressing yourself. So it looks like it's just like really exalting the gifts that you embody. The Ace of Cups renewing into this beautiful love in the world, overflowing, and art. You just become art. Good job. And that's all I got, queer stars. We are going into solstice. So I want to say blessings on your hearth and heart, blessings on the divine rainbow coming through that unknown in the center of you, just like it does for the Milky Way in your mini universe. Just know it's shooting out rainbows out of the sides of it, and that which is going into the unknown is lit up in ways that you can't even imagine are supported. This dream factory around is supporting you on your path. So thank you for coming on this journey and this read. Blessed be for you in the solstice energy. I'll see you on down the road. Cambridge out.